Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does... He scores! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Lucas Moura. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Hit into the middle. Fence has got rid of that. Chance! Lucas Moura has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Liverpool are enjoying great form in front of goal right now. 5 games in a row they've scored. 30 minutes gone. Oh, really tidy interception. Is it in? He's scored! And Liverpool score first.
Liverpool produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's there to cut it out. Alfredson. And it's Martial. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, the defence was at their mercy, and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Keeper goes long, plays it out to the flank. Lucas Moura going full steam down the flank. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just 1 goal. More than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Liverpool come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Liverpool carrying a 1-goal lead. On the right now, what's on? It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
He's had a shot! That really should have hit the net. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Martial. Tries to get it forward quickly. Martial. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attack.
And a shot! Played it short.
Liverpool are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Smalling. Tries to dink it in. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat.
Big chance! He's scored! Two to the good! They have breathing space! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Let's linger. 2 minutes to be added on. Just brushed off the ball there. The final whistle. Liverpool always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the results. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. The famous Kop is in good voice as always. It is one of the most looking to shoot! Goal! And Liverpool score first! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Immobile. Liverpool are the most prolific team in the league this season. He's made sure that that won't get through. Marquinhos goes looking.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Has a swing at it! Done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
They've played it short. He's in! The shot's on! It's there! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Liverpool get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ussal. Now it's Immobile. And it's Immobile. There's no flag! Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
That'll be a throw. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Liverpool sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're off again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Alfredson. Martial. Van Dijk. Gunnarsson. He spotted the run and played him through. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Drilled in low. And it's hoisted clear. What a throw in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Towering header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Now it's Martial. Over to the left. Aimed long and direct. Gets good distance on it. Goes long. And he just whacks it away. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's gone a long way up and away.
Immobile really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Cleared without complication. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Played out to the right, pushes it out wide, and that's it. Liverpool did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Liverpool made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride.
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation. And the finish! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Liverpool go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Liverpool have put together a 5-game unbeaten run away from home. This has gone, that's a foul. safety.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out.
Looking to shoot! It's in! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Liverpool grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Looks to dink one in. Tevez. Forward it goes. Going for goal! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
There's no flag. Managed to get it away. And he's there to cut it out. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. He's gone for it. It's there.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Vardy. And it's Martial. Martial plays it out to the flank. And it's half-time here.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Liverpool are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. The second half gets underway. Goodison. Tevez tries to stroke it through. Tevez gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Liverpool will certainly be confident after that win in the local derby. He's in space and looking for options. And that's been levered clear.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Gunnarsson. Martial. Oh, he's found him in space. Has a hit. And in it goes. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So now the difference is 3. Vardy. Van Dijk. Vardy. Lingard. Here, and a shot! And he heaves it forward. And that is the last effort of the game. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So what do you take away?